He had to do 2 hours last night instead of one. He went through it like it was nothing. You know, he's a professional. He's a good guy, too. But I said the other day, I said, you know, do you ever notice the signs? Normally, in the old days, when you had a real protest, not financed by Soros or whoever might finance it, when you had a real protest where people meant it, they'd go down in their garage basement and they'd start making a sign and they'd all be done. Every sign was a perfect printed sign, green, with a perfect, beautiful post. Everything was the best money could buy. They all have the same. They were handed those signs by people. You know, at least they should make them a little different lettering, different colors. But they don't. No, it's a whole big hoax going on. But it's a shame. And Biden should speak out. He should speak out. He should say something because nobody knows where he is. He's definitely against Israel. But I don't think, she said, he has no idea where he is. That's. I remember Chris Christie. He really liked me quite a bit, right? That's only because I was wise to him. And somebody screamed out, he's a fat pig. And I said, sir, and you know you're not allowed to use the fat word. If you use the fat word, you're essentially out of politics, right? There are certain words you can't. You can say obese, but you can't say fat. I think obese is probably worse. But you can't use it. But a person shouted out, he's a fat pig, sir. And I said, sir, never, ever call Chris Christie a fat pig, ever. He is not a fat pig. Please, I'll have to ask you to leave the room. So anyway, it's called having a little fun on the campaign trail in Wisconsin, right?
Hey, that's right. That's right. Ease the fuck up.
That in addition to the millions and
have
millions
some
of
fun.
people invading our country from the border, Crooked Joe is now reportedly
lay it
planning,
down,
this
Trump.
Is wonderful news for you people in Wisconsin, to bring massive numbers of Gazans from the Middle East. All live to your American towns, your towns and villages. Your towns and villages will now be accepted.
And that ain't no bullshit, because as New York starts releasing their migrants, guess where they're going? Hello, Pennsylvania. Listen to the migrants. Hello, Pennsylvania. They say the flyers up in New York are saying, go to PA. It's a sanctuary state. They'll take care of you. You ready, Pennsylvania? Ready, Philly? Huh? Ready, Omnistown?
It's going to happen with all of these people coming in from the southern border.
Ready, Pittsburgh?
2 months ago, where it was announced, here we are,
McKeesport, Homestead, Wilkinsburg, Penn Hills. You all will be affected. It's coming. And you think you've been watching on YouTube these other states going through shit? You getting ready to go through it too. You better vote. You better vote, and you better vote right.
Who would believe it? It's common sense, right? Who would believe it? Who would ever think a thing like that could happen? And we're a country that's so troubled, and that a thing like that could happen. They will be impossible to vet. And as a result of chain migration, the numbers will quickly explode beyond all control. It's going to be out of control because under chain migration, they can bring everybody they ever touched. Under no circumstances should we bring thousands of refugees from Hamas-controlled terrorist epicenters like Gaza to America. We just can't do it. You know, we also have to run our country. It's nice to be nice. It's nice to be good. We got to run our country. Our country's in trouble. Our country might not survive. I'll tell you what, if we don't win this election, I don't think our country's going to survive. I will say it. And I've never said that publicly, I don't think. But I felt it for a long time. I actually think our country's not going to survive. There are plenty of neighboring Muslim countries to take them. They should take them. They don't want them, by the way. They don't want them. They don't want them. We do not need a jihad in the United States of America. We do not need our once great cities to become hotbeds of terrorism. And
goddamn right.
Day one of the Trump presidency,
goddamn right.
Ban, suspending refugee
send them motherfuckers back where they came from. Straight the fuck up. And we with it. 100.
I had it before. We had it so good. You know, when Biden went to the beach all the time, he'd go to the beach Tuesday, Wednesday. Somebody, one of his idiot consultants, said he looks good in a bathing suit. He's 81 years old. Historically, Cary Grant didn't look good at 81 in a bathing suit. But he's 81 years old. He doesn't look good in a bathing suit. Not a lot of people look good in it. That's okay. But somebody thought he looked good. But then he couldn't lift the chair. You know those chairs are meant for children to lift. They weigh about 4 ounces, right? You know, they're made out of hollow aluminum. Really light. In fact, if you're heavy, they crash. They bend in. They don't weigh much. And he was... And then he couldn't get his feet out of the sand. This is not a good look. But all he had to do is leave our border.
This is America, y'all. Look. This is what America's about. Somebody real. In fact, this is real. If you can't roll with this, you're fucked up. Straight up. This man is straight up.
Thousands of terrorists coming into our country. All he had to do is leave my people there, leave the border alone. It was a total win. It was